Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Jeremy, founder of QuickMail.io.
Hey, and this is Jack, Chief Lead Generation Officer at SalesBread.com. And I'm talking fast because today is a rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Yes.
That's right. We got 11 questions coming at you, from bots to is cold email dead to I don't want to spill more of it. But let's do a rapid sponsor. Exactly. SalesBread.com will bring you one lead per day. Go to salesbread.com and learn stuff about outreach that you probably haven't tried yet today.
All right. QuickMail.io, just go there. Best cold email outreach platform, especially if you're handling multiple accounts, plus great deliverability with the free auto warmer. QuickMail.io.
Well said. Number one, what other channel besides cold email should I use for B2B lead gen? Jeremy, let me take this. I'm saying podcasting. Podcast. Yes,
I wouldn't recommend podcasts. I don't think it's good. Honestly, I hate it. I didn't say that. No, it's just like, I think for leads, it's rubbish, but maybe we're doing it wrong or maybe whatever, but I don't do it for leads.
I should clarify. I love working with listeners. Don't let Jeremy disarm you. I think it's because you're self-service. Everyone that comes to me, they say where they're from. I get to know a lot of listeners. So I'm going to say podcasting.
Okay,
what do you say?
Fine. What was the question again? Sorry, it's a rapid
What
fire.
other channel besides cold email should I use for B2B lead gen?
I think LinkedIn, definitely. That's
okay.
I'm surprised you didn't say this one, by the way, but this is not a water cooler. Let's move on.
That's right. Number two, should I buy your course?
Yes.
No, moving on. Yes, you should. Go to course.quickmail.io. It has a bunch of modules that show you what an agency will be doing if you paid them the nice price tag that they're going to ask, but you can give it to a team member and they can kind of execute and achieve the same. It's also got a heck of a guarantee, so you could try it for a month, and if it doesn't blow you away, you get every penny back. Should you buy the course? Yes. Next question. How can I increase my value per lead? I'm curious. Jeremy, please take this.
Oh, how do I increase your value per lead? Man, this is a really good question. Raise your price. That's what I would say.
Right. Okay. And notice this is not value per customer. So I would say work on your close rate. Okay. And that could mean having other assets in place so that maybe you attract higher quality leads, or maybe that the ones that come in are more likely to trust, and end up buying with you. Right. So work on that close rate. Jeremy, increase the price. All good ways to increase value per lead.
Do both, and definitely for the price. Given the number of agency starters I talked to, then yes, they need to increase their price.
There you go. Okay. Should I follow up 10 times if I'm contacting investors or other high value prospects? SalesBread says yes. I want to just make sure you're reaching out to the right person and you are actually saying good things that are not just on repeat every 10 times. Yes, go ahead and follow up. I think you will get wins at that 10th touch.
And I would say if you're worried about the 10 touch, I would say space them. It's okay to send one a month, once every 2 months, whatever. If this is a very important prospect, then you owe yourself to actually follow up.
Nailed it. Next question. What's the hardest list to win over via cold outreach? I'm going to grab this one, Jeremy. What do you think of this answer? A list that you build that has not indicated that they need you or might even be qualified to need you. That's the hardest list to win over. What do you think?
Yeah, I love when people are telling me like, hey, I got a list of 15,000 people. Can I use your software? Sure, you can, but you're not going to get great results. Yeah, I agree.
That's right. Okay. Number 6, when am I ready to get a second or third inbox to scale my cold emailing?
I love this one.
Help us, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I think you can just right away do it. Like, there's no need for waiting. Like, especially we got inbox rotation in QuickMail, but maybe other tools have it too. You actually add all your inboxes, and so therefore each inbox can actually send a low volume. There's no need for waiting until one inbox is maxed out or whatever to actually potentially do other. Like, if you know your number, how many you need to contact, just do the math. say maximum 200 emails per day per inbox, and then you know the number of inbox you should use. Job done.
Fair. Okay. I'm going to add a little different spin to this. I know that you're ready to add on a second or third inbox or cold emailing when you have moved beyond the problem of, I just need to increase volume to get the lead flow that we need.
Good one. Good one. And I would say another thing is when you have 2 more domains as backups.
Sweet. Love it.
So if there's a problem, you can switch.
Next question. Is cold email dead?
No.
Next question. I'm new to cold email, but don't want to spend the time learning a course, reading a book. What would you recommend? I say just do it. Just start and you'll learn stuff.
I say the same thing. Do it manually, and then straight away things will become obvious as to what you need, what you learn.
Right.
Do it yourself.
Next, are bots a problem on LinkedIn for list building? I think if you build a generic list, like going to SalesNav, typing in industry is computer software and job title is founder, that's not really targeted. Bots aren't your only problem with that list either, but try making sure that you have companies first. Anyways, anything to add there?
No, I think it's cool.
All right.
I just don't like them. Move on.
2 more questions. Do I still need to buy a domain just for outreach? Jeremy, what do you think?
Seatbelt, still the case. If you don't, if you don't mind having your own domain blacklisted because of XYZ reason, a new TensorFlow version, whatever, and you're not in control, be my guest. But it's painful, so I would definitely keep on using a seatbelt.
And I would just add, what kind of volume are you going to be sending? Is this going to be the primary lead generator at your company? 100% get a different. Are you going to be reaching out to a handful of investors each quarter? Okay, obviously different. So just know where you stand. Last question.
What's your level of automation, you could say? Yeah, good one.
Sure. Okay. Last question. What tools are worth buying for cold outreach?
Nice. You want to give your pick or some?
Okay. So we mentioned LinkedIn. I do recommend Sales Navigator in order to find people that work at the accounts you want to target. It still is the best resource for finding leads, even though it has its own limitations. Okay. And then I'll also recommend get yourself a reputable email verification tool that's essential. We've recommended a few. Neverbounce.io.
That's my preference.
Pretty good. Yep.
I think it's .com, not .io.
Neverbounce.com. Thank you. We'll verify, but no, we won't. Just I think it's .com. But I will say that I did have a batch go through Neverbounce that had like a 10% bounce rate. So I used to really say like no question, but now I'm check them out. Okay. What do you got, Jeremy?
I would say
Sales
Navigator as well.
I would say.
Yes, of course. I would say Sales Navigator as well. That's definitely, I think, an important tool that is actually not that expensive considering how unique they are positioned. And I would say, depending on your needs, potentially a cold outreach tool like QuickMail or GMass or whatever type of things you want to use. I mean, that's really it. I would say if you want to go as minimum as possible, and then you could see if you're spending too much time on it, then you can find a tool to optimize those parts. But scraping is free in a sense. So learn a bit of coding, and then that's it. Maybe a book on coding.
Yeah, it could be for the most scrappy of our listeners. Learning to code yourself could get you there. But I would probably say it's not a tool, but man, if you can get just one person to help you out with your outreach, verifying who's on your list, adding personalization, I think a team member, a virtual assistant is going to be the tool that you're so happy that you found and get to work with every day because just do it. Okay. That's it for me. Rapid fire.
Nice. Good stuff. Thanks, Jack.
Okay. You bet, Jeremy. All right. Catch you next time.
Bye.